Now, on my previous trips to Asia, I had a tendency to book large portions of my accommodation in advance. And that's because I bought into the idea that because I was going at peak times, after doing a bit of research, that it'd be better to book something ahead of time. So A, I've got somewhere to stay, and B, I don't get fleeced on the price. But this time, I made a concerted effort not to book anything. So I actually haven't booked any accommodation. But I started to think that this might have been a mistake. When I spoke to a few people up north and told them I was coming to Goa, they all said, oh, Goa's very busy at Christmas time, very busy at New Year's, very expensive, incredibly expensive. And the more people I spoke to, the more this idea entered my head. And I started to get a little bit worried that I wasn't going to find somewhere to stay, or if I did, it was going to be hugely expensive. So when I landed in Goa on New Year's Eve, I made my way down the coast to the south because of research I'd done, I found out it was going to be a lot cheaper there and a lot less congested because the north is party town. Loads of international tourists go there for New Year's, and also lots of Indians. Everything is driven up in terms of price, and it's just congested. So I made my way down south and to a place called Palalem, and the first beach hut like complex I went into, I asked if they had any rooms, and the guy said, yeah, I've got rooms, 5,000. Now, to put that in perspective, 5,000 rupees is £50, but up north, I've been paying on average 500 rupees for a room, so that's a factor of 10. And the guy basically tried to convince me that it was New Year's Eve and I wasn't going to get anywhere, but I thought to myself, that's the first place I've been to and he's got rooms, there must be quite a few places. And I shopped around a little bit, and the price went down. It was 2,000 a night, 3,000 a night, 3,500 a night. But everywhere I went, they had rooms. So I thought, okay, it can't be that busy. I'm just going to keep going. I looked for about half an hour, and it got harder towards the end because I had my bag on my back, and it's a lot hotter down south, and I was still dressed in jeans and a hoodie. But in the end, I got a place for 3 nights for 3,500. So yeah, it worked out fine in the end. And I feel confident that I can go places now and not necessarily book. And in the end, I had a great New Year's. I met a great family from Bournemouth, a couple who were there with their 3 kids and a neighbour, and I saw in New Year's with them. And it's great. It's a lot different down here from the south. First of all, the weather is fantastic, and it's a lot warmer, and it really feels like summer down here. And also, I've met lots of different people from across the world who are here travelling on holiday, and I've had some great conversations. So I'm committed to staying and go for another 3 days, and we'll see where I'll move on to next.